Hey, beloveds. I hope all is well with all of you. I'm in the building. Okay. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get up in here. Whew. I've been wanting to go live for the past 3 days, but I wasn't able to because it was so much rain that it was messing up my Wi Fi. So I hope it's not messing with it today and we can have a good little conversation here that I've been wanting to have for a minute. Mhm. Let's get to the tete-a-tete. All right. Um, I also want to talk about Deion Sanders, but I might save that one. I might just do a video for that. I would really like to talk about the Deion Sanders situation. Apparently, why not talk about it now before y'all all get in here? Apparently, Deion Sanders suspended two of his players the night that Colorado lost with those big numbers. What's up, Judah? He has suspended two of his players for not standing up during the Star Spangled Banner or whatever y'all want to call it. What's up, Maya? What's up, Judah? He suspended two of his players, which may have been the reason why they lost that game. But the reason why he did it is bringing me to this whole conversation and getting to the core of what is wrong with us as a people. Um, no matter what we do in this life, people don't feel comfortable unless we're being submissive to them. As long as they have us in some form of submission, and when I say us, I mean people of color. As long as they have us in some form of submission and they feel comfortable, then they'll let us rock. But as soon as we start to display any type of anything that's special about us and it stands out in the forefront, they start to be intimidated. Some of our special things about us is talent that people can see. And some of it is talent that people cannot see. They cannot see it, but they can feel it. So Deion Sanders can be this great big coach that he is, amazing. But as long as he's being submissive to them in some sort of way, they will let him rock. So maybe Deion Sanders within him, he didn't really, want to suspend his players for taking a knee during the Star Spangled Banner, but he had to because he has to show them that he is non-threatening for him to be able to thrive and do what he wants to do with some sort of peace because they always going to throw something at you to remind you that you, oh yeah, you're good, you're great, you're amazing, but you're black. Now talking about that now also makes me think about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy because people were starting to say at first that it's a gimmick. He wants to sell his books and this and this and that. But what's up, Steven? But it's not about that. It's about the way that he was feeling as a black man within that relationship. She had moved her mother in, her sister, her brother in, her mother's man in. They all living in the house. What's up, Tiff? Living in his house off his dime, okay, off his money. There's no black man in the world that's going to stand for that, no matter who you are. But see, her attitude is let's go over to her head, her mindset now. Her mindset is she's taught that black people, what's up, NC, in America are the lowest things on earth. Everybody disrespects us, we disrespect ourselves. So, this is the idea of these people. No matter what you display to them, no matter how much class or money or intelligence you have, they're always going to feel, yeah, you this and you that and you this, but you black somewhere within them. Not because they want to, but because that's the way that they're trained in this country. It's like that's just a given in this country. That's how it is. Okay? Now, that whole thing made me realize why I can't really never go nowhere, because I'm not a submissive person. Like, I only submit to the creator. I don't submit to anybody else. And my mother, because she is my God, and my dad, my parents. But I'm not a submissive person. I'm a fair person. I'm a decent person. But with my man, I'm going to respect him and love him until he gives me a reason not to. Once he gives me a reason not to respect and love him, and he starts trying to make me feel like I'm beneath him in some type of way, what's up, Dro? Then that's going to bring the beast out of me, because then I'm going to go to self defense mode. And that is what happened with Chrisean and Blueface. Now, it's not Blueface's fault that the world has taught everyone to treat a black woman the way that we get treated. Even men, that if they love their woman, they'll call her a bitch. What's up, Chris? That's my bitch. A bitch is a female dog. Okay. When we did start coming out of the slavery and all of that, and we after civil rights and shit, what happened? Women were selling their bodies and giving their money to a man. So all of this is because we love our men. What's up, Made Media? I don't care if the chick is ratchet, and you may think she's nasty and rude. Within her, us black women, we love y'all men. We love our men. And we want them to love us. Okay? We want them to love us back. Black women will try to do every and anything to get the attention and respect of a black man. But when she starts to keep getting kicked down and slapped up and shit, fuck you, bitch hoe, whatever, then you're gonna see a bad part of now. I'm just saying this to say, everybody's saying Chrisean Rock used him to get clout and this and that. I don't see that. The first time I saw Chrisean Rock was when Black 100 was telling her that she had to leave the house. She had broken the house. Her and Blueface had got into something, and she broke into Blueface's house. That's the first time I seen Chrisean, and Wack was telling her she got to get the fuck out. He was going off on her. But then turned out later that Blueface didn't want her to go, and she stayed there. I think they was in love with each other. But the thing is, she was being submissive to him at first. She was very submissive. So submissive that when they went and got that Zeus deal and had that show Crazy in Love, they have their own reality show. She didn't even take her cut of the money. She was giving her cut of the money. She said, give everything to Blueface. So he was getting all of the money from that reality show. And he was supposed to piece her off her piece of the money, her percentage of the money, but he wasn't. And she didn't care. She let him keep it or whatever. But when she got pregnant and he started acting the way he was acting, like treating her like trash, fighting her when she was 5 months old, when she was 5 months pregnant, telling her that he didn't want the baby, that he'll kick on her stomach and all that shit. She started to get a little, when you being submissive to somebody and they treating you like that, it's gonna wake you up. So she started snapping out of it, and she told Zeus, I no longer want my money to be distributed with Blueface's money. I want my money to be cut. Cut me my check on my own. Take my percentage out. Give me my money. And this is when he went back to Jaden. Okay, this is when he went full throttle with Jaden. Started trying to make Jaden a star, because he saw now that he was losing some of the control that he had over Chrisean. Then all this stuff went down. He didn't want to go see the baby. He finally went to see the baby. Chrisean was happy as hell. Anything that she's feeling, she puts it out. She's an extrovert. She puts it online. She's happy as hell. Next thing you know, Whack 100 is on No Jumper with Blueface. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I remember when Whack 100 was going in on Adam 22 and calling Adam 22 a pedophile. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was a couple months ago. back, maybe 8, 9 months ago, he was doing this. But all of a sudden, him and Whack 100 is buddy, and they're sitting there talking about Blueface's relationship. They're not talk relationships. They're not talking about music. They're not talking about his next project. None of that. Nothing really had to do with Blueface. It was basically about Chrisean. Okay? So, what that shows me is that Whack 100, what's up, Sparks? Whack 100 reminds me of a female Wendy Williams. He's always in somebody's business. He's always knowing secrets and holding it over people's heads. Apparently, the word is that Blueface may owe him an astronomical amount of money. Okay, so he got him by the string. I guess Blueface, is saying, damn, he was sitting there like a little boy. Adam 22 is asking him questions, and Whack 100 is answering the questions for him. I don't know if y'all saw that video, if y'all saw that interview. But Whack is answering all the questions, and he starts alluding to his relationship with Jaden, his baby mother that he's with now, and he starts alluding towards Chrisean. And that's when it came out about the hernia with the baby. I think it was a whole plot and plan. Because if you look who was making money off Chrisean's name, Adam 22, Whack, and Blueface. Now, Whack all of a sudden is coming out now on all these social media platforms saying that Chrisean better not say his name. What's up, Nelly? What's up, Street Code? That Chrisean better not, bunch of little puppets on a string. Facts, Dro. That Chrisean better not let his name slip out of her mouth because he has something on her, some type of secret. He goes on also in the interview. He says that when Blueface met Chrisean, she was wearing some shoes that was 2 sizes too small for her, and that she was homeless. Okay, what does that have to do with the conversation? I don't know. Because when she did decide to leave Blueface, she didn't take a dime of the money that he was collecting when they was both making money on that reality show that she never saw a dime of. She left him with the money, and he was using her money to pay Jada's bill, the other baby mother bills, and take care of his other kids. So for people to say that she is a clout chaser and she was using him and she got her clout from him and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I don't know what woman would want to get clout from getting online, being drunk all day over some dude and crying every 5 minutes. I don't think that's about clout. I think that's about her being in love, and there was some added. Just so happens that he has a name and he's a public figure. But what I'm seeing from her is that she's head over heels in love with this dude that doesn't understand nothing about love. Neither one of them do. Okay, they're young. Where is the older supervision? Well, on what's it, Blueface's side, you got his crazy mama who is up there acting like a child. Every time something comes out of her mouth, I just get so embarrassed because she's around my age and she's up there. She's talking a bunch of nonsense because she wants attention. She wants to be trending online. Okay. And on Chrisean's side, I feel like because now that she has the bag, nobody really wants to say nothing to her that's going to make her get upset because they don't want to ruin their chances of her not wanting to fuck with them. Are y'all feeling me on this? Am I making any sense? This man, Whack 100, is a grown ass man. And he's threatening her for saying, don't say nothing about him. Don't let my name come out your mouth. But you got on a whole no jumper interview, putting all her damn business in the street. So who the hell you think you are, Whack? I understand that that's how you get down. But you can't get mad at her for saying anything to you when you the one that went and got on the goddamn no jumper discussing all her private business and trying to make her look bad because the baby has a hernia. Now, my grandson had a hernia when he was born. Okay. But his stomach wasn't that swollen as little Chrisean Jr.'s stomach was. But his little stomach was swollen and they didn't operate on him. He grew out of it. He didn't have to get an operation. So sometimes it goes away on its own. So they might give it a chance for the baby to grow out of it before they actually go in and do surgery on an infant, okay? On a baby, okay? That's the way that go. I remember speaking to the doctor personally because I was very concerned about my grandson. Wack needs to stay out of it with his bumpy face ass. He do NC, but this is his investment. Blueface is property. So you see him, anybody who signs with WAC 100, he makes sure that he hovers over them and protects them because their reputation and image will affect his pockets. He did that with 6ix9ine, and he's doing it now with WAC 100. He tried to do it to the get with the game didn't like that shit. But these two are young, and they're looking up to him as a male figure, as well as a manager, and as well as someone that can guide them in this business. She needs to follow a restraining order on WAC 100. Yeah, you got up there, WAC. You got up there, sir, on No Jumper talking about this girl. So you can't get mad at her if she say something back to you. Now you want to be all in the mix because all of y'all know who the bag is. Because that's what y'all got up on a damn show, on a damn podcast, a huge podcast, and was talking about people's relationships. And it wasn't about Jaden. It was about Chrisean. So Chrisean is the bag. Chrisean is the star. But Chrisean is also a human being, and she's hurt because Blueface is a narcissist. And if you don't do what he says, he cannot love unconditionally. Narcissists love by condition. As long as you go along with them and do everything that they want you to do, everything is cool. If you don't go along with them and agree with everything they say and do, then they will try to ruin your credibility or ruin your reputation. That's what they do. So that's why anytime he gets mad at her, he's always online disrespecting her and trying to put her private business up on social media because she's not adhering to what it is that he wants her to do. Jaden is already trained. Jaden ain't going nowhere. Okay? So he's not worried about Jaden. He's trying to get Chrisean on lockdown the way he has Jaden on lockdown. Now, she really loves him. We all go through these times. Us as females, we fall in love with someone and we get our feelings hurt and we be a fool. And then we learn from that. You got to remember, she's only 22 years old. What she needs is someone around her to guide her and help her. She was online drunk. Okay, she was drinking some Hennessy. But the little song that she did, I think her new song is I think she's talented. I think she got a little something about her voice and her delivery, and something about her music is good. Like if she get the right people really behind her, she can be a star. She really don't need Blueface. But her, as far as the industry is concerned in her career, she don't really don't need Blueface. But her heart and her soul needs Blueface. You feel me? So she feeling that she had this baby, and the way that he has been with Jaden, he's going to be with her, not understanding that he's like that with Jaden because she does everything that he says. That's why he's over there. So people like to throw a lot of that. Now, I'm not the type of woman that I'm always just going to take the woman's side because I'm not on Jeannie Mae's side, and it's not because she's not a black woman. I understand where Jesus is coming from. He doesn't want to be married to people who look down on him like they the prize in his life when he's the breadwinner and the money maker, and he wants to be respected. He's a man. Chrisean doesn't realize her strength yet. She does, but she ain't focused on it because she's so focused. Her whole world and her whole mind is Blueface. And I've been there before. I understand that. But when she does realize it, that she could be her own woman and stand on her own too, and then she'll find a man that's gonna respect that, and she can respect him and he respect her, then she gonna be all right. Because right now, what this dude is doing, he's very disrespectful and disgusting. She got to get past her destructive phase. It's not a destructive phase. It's that she's she's in pain because she's in love with Blueface, and he's treating her the way he's treating her. And that's something that men don't understand about women. You can throw a woman's whole mindset off if she's totally about you and you're treating her like that, and then she has to realize that you're not the person that she thought that you was. And that's really hard to accept when you fall in love with someone and you start to realize that they really didn't give a fuck about you. Not the way that you thought they did. Real shit, Queen. I could care less about the lives or problems of any celebrity. They know what they did, playing the devil's game for fame and riches. That's true, Joe. What's up, B-Ski? Um, some of them get trapped off too, Dro. They get up there and they feel like this is a world where they could just be, have their money and be financially secure and live the life they want to live. And then they find out what I was talking about earlier. Anytime a black person has some type of talent or something special about them, people feel that they need to be controlled. And that's what's happening to these kids in the industry. They're children. I know I got stabbed up dealing with her type. Chico, I don't know if you would call it a type with her. There are women that are like that, but what you're seeing with Chrisean is not even really Chrisean. What you're seeing with her is her reaction to the pain that she's feeling. She's trying to cope with it. And she's a baby. She only 22 years old. And she got all this money. She just bought this $3 million house. Like, that shit ain't no joke. And then she got Bluefaces over here playing with her mind. Blueface be telling her all type of shit. Told her he'll be with her. He don't care if he has to be homeless to be with her. She believed that. She believed him when he said that. What's up, Midwest? She believed him when he told her that he would be with her. He don't care if he had to be homeless. Anything that he's telling her, she wants to believe because she loves him. So she's not thinking that he's lying to her. She believed that shit wholeheartedly. We don't know what the hell she was saying it. She said, y'all don't know the things he be saying, when he's not online because he gassing her up. He's gassing her up in the background. She's very dangerous right now. She's very dangerous to herself. And she needs to have somebody there with her that really loves her to look out for her right now. She needs love, like she said. She said that on one of her lives. She said, I need love right now. Can't you tell? She's crying out in her own way. Krishana been through it in her life, y'all. She been through it. So she thought she found somebody that was really down for her. That's why she didn't really care. She was trying to award him for being there and changing, meeting her, and them coming up with a way for her to for them to get money. She was very grateful for that. That's why she let Blueface get the whole check. But then Blueface started shitting on her. You understand? She tried to reward him back for giving her. He was, and then when she left, again, I'm gonna say it. When she left, she didn't take none of the money with her. She left him with all the money that he had, that they made together, up to that point. Who does that? Who does that, y'all? So don't say that this girl didn't love Blueface and she was using him and he telling everybody she fucked 10 different dudes. Listen, if Krishan would have fucked the 10 different dudes, they all would have been online right now talking about her. Because anytime you say that child name, you're gonna get some damn views. So you tell me it was 10 different dudes hitting her and ain't none of them come out and speak yet. Come on now. That boy is lying on her. Now, he is strange too because this is not the first time his children's genitals was somewhere where they didn't have no business being. Because he got another son, and allegedly there was pictures found of his other son's private parts in a phone. And I think they said the little boy was taking pictures of his private parts. Why would he be doing that? Then now you got another son now. He ain't even 2 months yet, and his little wee wee is all over the damn internet. What's wrong with this dude? So everybody gonna point fingers fingers at her like he's normal. His ass ain't normal either. I forgot his name, but a New York rapper tried to put A Boogie. I think it was A Boogie. Yeah, she curbed all of them. All of them be trying to talk to her, and she curbs them. So I don't. So you could tell by just the way she's all about Blueface. She got the boy on her neck, a tattooed on her neck for God's sake. Like, come on now, don't act like she was just using Blueface. She loved that boy. If anything, he's using her. She's the bag. And they said that he gave up his career for her. He didn't have no damn career. How many songs did Blueface have that blew up? Wasn't it just one Tatiana? So don't act like he was some big superstar and she came and destroyed his life. That's bullshit. They gave each other, they shine together. She ain't just go live with him and suck up all that boy money. He was the one getting all the money. So don't be, I don't even want to hear that no more. That she did something to him. She didn't do shit to Blueface. But try to love Blueface. And he don't want that love. He wants to own you and take over you, and that's how narcissists are. He's a narcissist. And he ain't gonna change. So he already got Jaden trained. He don't mind leaving Jaden there and going to do whatever he want to do because he know Jaden is gonna be there. And he's mad at Chrisean because she's not there. She tried to fight him. Even though she loves him, she tries to fight being treated that way. He is a clown. Just Tatiana, I believe. Don't know no other songs that blew up. But yeah, for real, it's just Tatiana, Chris. Tatiana, that's the only fucking song he has. So how is it that she tried to latch on him? She could have latched on another rapper with several hits. He wasn't no big ass superstar. He's a social media presence. That's what he was. They both need guidance, yo. And I think it was really bothering him about the baby, but he should have talked to her behind closed doors, not get on the doggone internet and put your son's penis up on the goddamn Twitter. That's a narcissistic trait right there. That's trying to make her look like a bad mother because he's a fucking narcissist. So anything he can use against her, he gonna use it. That's how narcissists get down. But I've been waiting for a long time to talk about that. But if y'all can see where I'm coming from with this, it's not that that girl has postpartum and she's emotionally unstable. She's in love with someone who's doing her dirty and treating her like shit. And that's what you see when you see a woman acting like that, off balance and fucked up, because she's in love with someone who's not treating her right and who don't really give a fuck. That could throw any woman off balance. And she just had a baby too. So all those emotions is all jumbled up and rumbled up. So I mean, she's only a human being. He definitely was weird for doing that when he posted the pic. It's just weird to me that two dumb people are even famous at this point. I don't think they dumb. I just think they young and not mature. They're immature. And they don't have nobody around them that's older and stable. They don't have the right training around them right now. I think her older sisters need to get down there, but they have lives too. They can't just drop everything and run over there and to Chrisean. And then again, she could have been shutting them out because she was in Baltimore where all her family was at. She didn't stay with none of her family. She stayed with her godparents because she probably could do whatever she wanted to do. And then she went over there to Los Angeles, running around behind Blueface ass. Did anybody see SG Batman's live when he came at Chrisean for taking the baby to a strip club? He took the baby. She took the baby to a strip club. I didn't know that. She needs somebody older around her to teach her shit. I mean, I had my son when I was 17 years old, and I knew better than her. But then again, I had my grandmother, my aunts, my mother, everybody was around. You heard his mom. Yeah, the brother said that she taught him that the only thing she taught him was was how to eat, stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So there you have it. Blueface don't know no better either. He tries sometime, but once he don't get his way, he getting online trying to embarrass somebody. Yeah, Steven. That's what the brother said. The brother said all that mother taught him was how to service a woman, give a woman oral pleasure. Okay? So you wonder why Blueface is fucking nuts how he is and selfish and disgusting? Because his mother is a cuckoo bird. She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she just got up there not too long ago talking about how many men was trying to get at her, Michael Jordan and all of them. I mean, come on, sweetheart. You too old for that. She's not a good role model at all. Got to have some boundaries here. Then you wonder why these kids are so stupid and retarded. Because there's nobody carrying themselves with class and acting mature enough for them to follow. Everybody's a thought. Everybody want to show they booty holes and talk about they coochie and all that. So how you think these people? This is a result of all that type of shit. This is a result. Yeah, she's a retard. She's retarded. That's why when she talk, I don't even pay her no mind because she's a retard. She's slow. The older women ain't up there showing no examples, and the older men aren't up there. The older men is obsessed with gang shit, and the older women is just some hoes or some old ass hoes. This is who they give platforms to. People that can't get shit back to the fucking young kids to think about, or show them no type of image besides acting like an asshole online for some fucking views. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Hey, Simply. Hey, Samantha. Who does that? Who teaches their son how to service a woman? Who does that kind of stupid shit? She must have been a prostitute or something when she was younger. I used a hot dog and taught my son how to put on a condom with some hot dogs, him and my brother. But that was as far as it went. YNW Melly's mom had him when he was 14, and look at him. He crazy as hell. He's absolutely insane. His elevator don't go all the way up to the motherfucking top. And I believe that he killed his friends. I believe that. I don't care what nobody say. The evidence in court proved that he killed them because they said that the bullets did not come from outside of the car. So he did it. And Portland is scared as hell. He don't want to tell. But who do these kids have to look up to? Even the older people are acting like you can't even tell the age difference by their personalities. They all act like fucking children, all of them. Melly scared me when he was smiling, laughing in court. Because he's demonic. He got that demonic energy around him. And so does Blueface. He got that demonic energy around him. And when you submit yourself to someone and you give them full control like that, you know, it's like you submitting yourself to something other than God. So I know that Blueface is. She even called him demonic. She said he was evil and demonic. She said that several times. Now, a lot of these doggone celebrities have been getting caught with child pornography in their damn phones. Okay, why the hell was this little boy's penis, not Chrisean's son, his other son's penis in somebody's phone, his genitals? He took a picture of his genitals. Who did he really take the picture? Who took the pictures of the genitals? Why is both your son's genitals somewhere online some fucking way, or in some a phone some fucking way, in the damn metaverse some fucking way? Why? And she keep calling him gay. I wonder why she keeps saying that. What does she know that we don't know? She keeps saying that he gay. These dudes in that industry is weirdos. I'm telling you, they weird. All of them got caught in something compromising. Either they was with a transvestite or some type of shit like that. I mean, if that's your preference, that's your preference. But you mean to tell me the whole goddamn industry has indulged in homosexuality? That goes to show you something's going on. Hell yeah, all them phones check your life. Because if you got a Google account, they got all your shit on Google. So to me, that's my breakdown of what's going on with Chrisean. And it's not that I'm taking her side or anything like that, but she's being emotionally abused. That's what you're seeing. Emotional abuse. And it's okay. In our culture, nobody really speaks on women being emotionally abused. And then they wonder why they be acting like that. And I'm not saying that that's the only reason, because some of these women is really fucked up. But a lot of these men is fucked up too, and nobody says nothing about it because it's always like it's okay for you to hurt and emotionally abuse a woman. Nobody speaks on that shit. It's all good. If a female cheat on her man, she's the worst bitch in hell. But if a dude do it, it's all good. That's what men do. It hurts just the same whether it happens to a man or it happens to a woman. You still feel that betrayal. So why is it okay for us to have to eat that? But then if you're a man, it's all good. You could hurt as much. You could hurt as many women as you want to and dog out as many women as you want to. But let a female do it. She's the worst motherfucker on earth. So she said she crushing on little baby. She ain't say her name, but Blueface is sick for sure. Yeah, he is sick, Samantha. His ass is. But you know what? I blame that on his mother. I gotta go to the core of it. His mother, she fucked Blueface ass and all of the kids up. The daughter is trying to come out of it. The sister, Blueface sister, but the two boys, she fucked them up, y'all. And she act like they owe her something. They don't owe you shit. Yeah, women are open vessel. I understand that part, but I'm talking about the emotional abuse. It's okay to emotionally abuse and take advantage of a female in our culture. It's okay to do that. And it's not right because some women can't handle that shit. That is what people are seeing that's happening to Kashawn. She's being emotionally abused. It's not that she's suffering through postpartum abuse. I mean, postpartum depression. She's depressed over Blueface because he done made all these promises and talk about how much he loved her and all of this shit got in her ear, got in her head, got in her heart. And it's hard to just drop that and get out of that because you believe them. Yeah, Carlissa is the root of the problem with Blueface. She definitely is. And society as well. Because society acts like women is not supposed to be feeling no pain. Like we just supposed to take everything. Take. No, nobody could just take. Men either. Can't no man just keep taking being abused and shitted on. So why you expect for a woman to do it too, to have to accept that just because she's a woman? Everybody talking about, oh, she was clout chasing. She just got with him for this and that. But ain't nobody talking about how she was giving that man all her fucking money. Women can definitely get away emotionally abusing black men. What is the likelihood of a woman abusing a black man emotionally? What is the likelihood of that? I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm saying that it's more common of men doing it to women. Shitting on women, and it's okay. We should not shit on each other, period. If you with somebody, you don't if you with somebody and you love them, you don't want to see them be hurt. And that's plain and simple, just like that. We don't know how to be in relationships no more, really. That shit is work, and it's something that you got to work on because you got to learn your partner and understand your partner for it to work and respect them. That shit is just don't come because y'all together. You got to work on that shit. Mothers and wives and girlfriends do it. Yeah, well, fathers and husbands and boyfriends do it too. It's not one sided. We do it to each other, but it's more common men do it to women. And don't tell me it's not common. It is. But nobody speaks on that. Nobody speaks on the mental abuse that men do to women. How they get with a woman just to try to use her to have somewhere to live and all that shit. That mostly happens to females. That don't happen to men as much as it happen to women. Nothing worse than the women you love disrespecting you. And nothing worse than the man you love disrespecting you either. So you're going to keep on coming at me with that, and I'm going to keep on telling you the same. The same way y'all be feeling pain, we feel pain too. That's why I said, in order for us to get along, we're going to have to come to some type of middle ground and stop expecting the other one to accept pain from another one just in the name of love. Love ain't supposed to hurt. I don't think that Shadow is a hurt man. It's a double standard. And that shit is embedded in us. Like they really don't feel and understand that a woman feels pain. They don't. They don't get that shit. It's just a given for a man to hurt a woman. It's all good. You heard her. Oh, she heard she was crying. It's funny. But if a man is crying over a woman, it's fucked up. But I ain't staying up here too long, y'all. I just wanted to get up here and I also wanted to talk about Krayzie Bone. Because I've been worried about Krayzie Bone since he started talking about that letter that was distributed to all the hip hop CEOs and stuff like that. I know you was queen. No one has ever lied to a woman about this. What? What you saying, Shadow? Um, Crazy Bone was talking about that letter that was distributed to all the heads of the rap labels, telling them that they have now invested, these record labels have now invested in private prisons and how they need the lyrics now to be based on negativity so that they can fill these prisons up, okay? Now, Crazy Bone is not the first one that spoke on that. That letter was circulating a couple of years before Crazy Bone was saying it. But Crazy Bone is the one that brought it out into the public eye fully. And he's been going in on that system ever since. I would care. That's why I asked Shadow Band. Right, being a strong black woman doesn't mean we should be abused by our men. Prayers for Crazy Bone. Yeah, I mean, we get abused. Women get abused. And people don't give a fuck about that. Like, it's all good. But as soon as people think that a man is being abused, everybody got something to say. But it's all good when it happens to a woman. It's normal. And Crazy Bone was the one that brought that out. And Crazy Bone has been doing a lot of interviews and stuff for a lot of years. Now he just turned 50, and during the 50-year celebration of hip hop, he all of a sudden gets sick with the sarcoidosis. I'm personal anyways. I'll just suffer with the women I love. No, you shouldn't have to suffer. You should not have to suffer. See, this is what it is. We be picking people for the wrong reasons and make them be how we want them to be. That's not who they are. We cannot change people. People gonna be who they are. You know what I'm saying? People be falling in love with people for the wrong fucking reasons and not really looking at who the person is within. But we've been trained to be attracted to things that are superficial instead of being attracted to someone who's truly good for you and y'all can build together. The industry is definitely deadly. That shit'll destroy you. That shit'll destroy you. They'll send somebody in there give you a cocktail. Next thing you know, you acting all crazy and shit, or you wind up dead, or you sick. They told us that Prodigy died from swallowing an egg, and everybody just took that shit like with a grain of salt. Oh, he died. He swallowed an egg. Who the hell eats an egg and not chew it and bite it? Like nobody's gonna swallow a whole goddamn egg. But this is how everything goes over people's heads. Like, and it's always the ones that's positive. It's always the ones that's trying to tell us what's going on in the world that wind up dead out of some sickness or some shit out of no fucking way. And everybody just take that shit and just, oh, he died, he was sick. No, motherfuckers, they knocking these people off. Sarcoidosis is what Bernie Mac suffered from. Yeah. What's up, Southside? So, I'm really praying for Crazy Bone because I've been worried about him for real, y'all. Like, I've been, you know how something in the back of your mind be like, damn, I hope they don't fuck with him because of this. And then, they'll be real patient too. They'll wait 10, 15, 20 years. They waited 20 years to come after Prodigy. Prodigy was talking for 20 years. And nobody really was listening. If you go on Prodigy's Instagram right now, you will see how he was talking about what they doing to the kids and using kids for satanic rituals. It's on his fucking Instagram right now. You'll see that he was showing how they found the house in Jersey. They had all the symbols all over the walls. And he said, I told y'all they be messing with kids. And all of a sudden he died swallowing an egg. Come on now. Not all of a sudden. It took a while. And he was telling people about Jay-Z. So this is a world, y'all, that is very starting to be very unrecognizable. And in order to really educate your people, you can put yourself in danger trying to do that shit, y'all. Especially if you're a star and you got a public presence. I'm worried about Lauren. I'm worried about Special Ed. Special Ed be talking now too. I'm worried about Buju Banton. They've been trying. You know what they locked Buju Banton, the reggae singer, up for? Because he did that goddamn song. Boom, bye, bye, and about the boy head. Rubai no promote, no nasty man, them a fi dead. He sang a song about them pushing gay shit on us. And next thing you know, they was calling him, saying that he was a cocaine drug dealer. And they locked him up. I swear to God. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I can't stretch that for so long. I think I made my point clear. I think that we need to respect each other's feelings, men and women with each other. And we need to get back to the real love instead of all these women going to get BBLs and who hair is long and who got this and that. And that's why we're not experiencing love. Everything's based on everything being superficial. And in us being lost in that, we lost what it truly means to be in love and to love one another. So we need to get back to that. That's the only way we're gonna fix this shit. Otherwise, we're gonna be all fucked up. And we're gonna see people crashing out on social media and on the internet. Because if they don't get at Chrisean soon, she gonna crash out. Because she's dependent on Blueface for her stability. And he can't give her that. Thank you, Samantha. I'm trying to build my little YouTube presence here. I just don't have no gimmicks. So I don't have no gimmick. Like, I'm not exciting and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you came through. I'm glad all of y'all came through. YouTube shout out. I'm glad you came through with your perspective. Thank you, Steve, for coming through. Samantha, Southside. Everybody. But catch us also on our Only the Women's Network. We should be going live in a couple of days with some good topics. And thanks for coming through, y'all. I'll be back probably every Friday. I go through his go down to like 2014. You gonna see all that stuff he was talking about. No positive female rappers nowadays. They working. Hell yeah, Southside. They talking about their private. That's all they talk about. WAP and my pussy is pink and my ass is brown and that's all they fucking say. Like the more disgusting you are, the more attention you're gonna get. It's not, and there's females there's not one female that's talking positive, telling you to be a lady, telling you, take care of your kids in a home and a family and be a respectable woman. Ain't none of that out there. So that's why these females are acting like that, especially the young ones. They following these hoes. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. I will be back in a couple of days. I'm gonna get me some rest tonight because I'll be up here trying to make these videos and stuff, and I don't go to bed till 1 in the morning and then get jump back up at 5. So I am beat right now. But I've been trying to do this live for 2 or 3 days. So I said, let me get my ass up here and knock this out. Plus, my homegirls was like, I'm waiting for you to go live and talk about this. So I appreciate them, encouraging me to go up here and talk. And y'all too, so much love. Y'all have a blessed night. Stay safe and stay well. Much love to y'all.